What's up, y'all? This is your boy Snowball coming back up at you with another video. I'm sorry for the late posting. It was literally chaotic yesterday. I couldn't get the gameplay to go up or anything to work correctly. So I apologize for the late reply on that. But better late than never. So today we're going to be talking about relationship advice, and I'm going to give a little bit of relationship advice while I'm playing a little bit of Rocket League. A couple quick announcements. October 27th, I believe, is going to be the live Q&A. Make sure that you attend that. All the events are going to be on the calendar, which is up on our website now. And yeah, so make sure to check that out. And so I'm not going to make this a long introduction. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Alright, y'all, as you can tell, we are playing a little bit of Rocket League as I talk to y'all about relationships, as I discussed in the introduction. So, what I'm about to tell y'all is based on experience and everything. You need to take and modify it to to fit you best, basically. So, first thing I want to mention is communication. Communication is key. Now, a lot of people sit there and say, well, it's hard for me to communicate. Well, it might be hard for you to communicate, but it's still a key aspect, and you need to at least try. It's not a skill that you can't or that you can't learn, because you can learn it, basically. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is communication, major aspect in a relationship. Now, why, you may ask, is it a important aspect? It's important because if you don't communicate, then nothing gets done. You need to sit there, and there needs to be boundaries in a relationship, and there needs to be guidelines. If not, it will be complete chaos. It's going to stress you out. It's going to make the other partner feel unwanted, this and that. And yeah. So, if you feel like something needs to be addressed, then address it. Don't jump down their throats though. I made that mistake. With Rose, I made a couple of mistakes. I jumped down her throat on a couple of things when I shouldn't have. I should have just talked to her about it and told her that it made me feel uncomfortable, this and that, but that's another story. Anyways, so communication is key. Now, with that being said, another key aspect is that goes along the lines of communication is arguing. Now, you're gonna have arguments. That's unavoidable. All relationships have arguments because we don't see eye to eye on every single thing. If you see eye to eye on every single thing, then there's kind of a problem. I mean, no one's going to see eye to eye. You may have different opinions and different views. But when you have an argument, it should not escalate. That's where it ties into communication. Don't let things bottle up and just explode into one big argument, because then it'll turn into either a physical altercation or you doing something irrational, which is what happened in my relationship with Rose. I got off call and she ended things within 5 minutes. So it was bad on both of our parts with that. So, but I will say this, if you feel like it's getting, the argument is getting overheated and all that, then you need to step back and be like, look, I need to take a break for a minute and go for a walk. Go grab something to eat, go grab something to drink, go watch a little TV, play some video games, whatever you do, to just calm down and so you can think straight. That's the key part. So you will be able to think straight, so you don't end up doing something stupid like a physical altercation, where it becomes a physical altercation or anything like that, or you would do something irrational. And I will say this, when you are really pissed off, don't go out and drive. A lot of people will say that they'll go out for a drive. I don't agree with that, because when you're pissed, you're not thinking correctly. When you're that pissed off, that is, you're not going to think straight. So going for a drive, not the best solution. You're going to end up getting in a wreck or something, and you're going to harm yourself, or worse off, harm somebody else. So arguing, inevitable. So the last aspect I want to discuss is taking time for yourself. Now, this is a major one, because I see a lot of relationships, and I done it myself, where I spent 24/7 with my girlfriend, and that's not right. I was texting her, I was on call with her, I was with her, whatever the case might be. So you need to find a balance in life. You need to find a balance between yourself and you guys. What I try to do is I try to take one day a week, and I spent a whole night and made it a guys' night out, where me and Rose wasn't even able to talk really, and I allowed her to have a girls' night. Now, if she needed me, absolutely needed me, she was depressed or whatever, she knew she could get a hold of me that way, and I would get right on call with her. And that you need to do. When I sit here and say you need time for yourself, if your partner needs you, then go ahead and be with that person. Cancel your guys' night out or your time to yourself, and try to take an hour each day for yourself. You need to have friends. You need to have friends just besides just your relationship, your partner. So I hope that these tips help you. I'm not no expert by any means, but I do have some experience, and if you have any questions, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I will try to let you know. Until then, and also if you make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. And make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. As you know, we are almost at the 100 subscriber goal. We are at 95, and so go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and make sure to turn on the notification bell. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place tonight. It's really I'm really tired. It's late, and yeah. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and just play the video game, shall we?